say work hard and you'll get ahead, but I'm just breaking my back instead. Clocking in just to pay that rent. Ain't much left when the day is spent. Boss man talking about living the dream that's built on my routine. They raise the price, we keep the pace, running in place just to stay in the race. We built this town with our two hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, round and around that wheel we spin. They fly first class, we drive beat trucks, still showing up when the world gets rough. We built this town with our two hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man. That keeps this spinning round. One more day, we'll take that stand. You can't buy soul from the working man. We built this town with our two hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man. We built this town with our two hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man.
Dan going up in two wheels there. Making the most of that back corner there. Jumping board with Copper Top in the Mustang. Just try to sort out some of the standings and the relatives you guys see. Doesn't look like it's really giving us all the information we want. Do apologise. Ah, there we are. So far we've got Dan with a 125.319. Then we've got Skinny and P2 with a 125.4, just a tenth between the two. Coppertop sitting in third place with a 126.7. Then we've got Tweet Eagle with a 128.2. Sappy 129.4, and B-Stan. The return of B-Stan currently sitting in P6 with a 131.9. Just riding on board with Coppertop now. Coppertop making his way down to the tight hairpin of turn 7. And where he opens up that Mustang, looking to get around that flat out section, round the corner of 9, then into 10 and 11. 5/10 off the pace currently. Oh, he claps the wall. He'll need to go again. That's riding board with JK. Jonathan Curran, currently sitting in 4th place with a 127 dead. JK getting a good result in the previous race. I think he finished P4 at Laguna. Great result. We're almost a newcomer into iRacing. Already picking up some success in the endurance team. Getting a P4 at Daytona in the 24 hour. But now he's in the GT4 championship. Looking to make his mark. Can he improve from this 27.0? Using the most of the curbs coming out of the last 2 corners there, a 14 and 15. JK goes into a 26.2. Good lap time from you there. Should be able to sort out the track map. Give me 2 seconds, Wesley. There we are. That should do you. So I think that his quali came to an end now. Getting P1, Dan. P2, Mr. Chubbs. P3, B Stan. I don't believe that will be right. I think Skinny should be up there. This might just be the order that they're leaving in.
Hi guys, quick question. Will refueling be necessary in the race?
Yes, mate.
Sorry, didn't listen, didn't hear?
Yeah, you will need to refuel. There is not enough fuel in the cars to reach the end. Depending on what car you're driving, it should be around about 24 laps.
This is just the guys heading out for a practice just before the race. It seems like the qualifying results actually disappeared on me. I'll need to get them for the future, definitely. On board with the newcomer, Jan Whittaker.
Sorry, the voice chat volume was very low. Didn't listen to anything. I just raised it. Could someone please tell me whether refueling will be maybe...
Yes, you're going to need to refuel. There isn't enough fuel in the cars to go the entire distance.
Thanks a lot. It's my first league race and first race with refueling, so I just had to learn. I'm using crew chief. I suppose he mentions the fuel levels, right?
I should do. I don't use crew chief.
So here we are. We can see the grid lineup. We'll be able to work out who qualified where for quali now. So we've got Dan in P1, Skinny in P2, Coppertop in P3, JK in P4, Carlos Sola, I believe he was last week's race winner, in P5, Mr. Chubbs in P6, Twiego in P7, Sapi P8, Enrique Tache in P9, Wesley Hackstein in P10, B Stan in P11, Jan Whittaker in P12, and 94, good to see you back, in P13, N7 Racer in P14. That should be a good race here. So it is. Let's try and get ourselves a good camera. Now, the only thing that I was trying to do there was turn off the all teams chat, which seems to be a struggle when you're in spectator mode. But never mind. The drivers are now on their outlap. Following the safety car for half a lap. Then round 2 at Charlotte Roval will commence. So we've got Dan up front in the Porsche. Skinny beside him in the BMW. Making up the second row. The Mustang of Coppertop and BMW JK.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag has went up. Dan getting off to a good start there. As we see the two race leaders absolutely pushing here. On lap 1 and they're already trying to punch a gap. Wesley Hackstein and Mr. Chubbs side by side. Going round turn 9. This could get interesting. Wesley putting a lot of pressure on Twiego. Trying to push him into a mistake. Takes the wider line to get the switch back. Now side by side. Round the bank in a turn 9. As they're flat out all the way down to 10. Wesley Hackstein getting the job done there. Three cars here fighting for P9. P8, sorry. N7 Racer, Mr. Chubbs. Whoa. The Mustang just colliding with the wall there, losing out. This is the fight for P4. Carlos Sola versus JK. Carlos looking to get the switch back there. BMW power versus Porsche power. JK will have the racing line. Carlos thinks better of it. Carlos Sola using a lot of the last corner there. JK just needs to stay calm and collected here. Nothing separating these two guys here. It's nice to see. Heading back up front, we see Coppertop catching up with the race leaders. Coppertop just needing to keep it tidy here. Just clapping the wall there. Going round one. Jan Whittaker getting the move done there on an Enrique Taché. Seems B-Stand's been in a bit of bother. Ooh. I think we might have had an accident. Let's hit the replay. Oh. Yeah, it was a good shunt. So let's see what exactly happened. Ah, really unfortunate there. Guessing number 14 is Mr. Chubbs, who sent the Porsche to the Shadow Realm. Ah, Carlos Sola eventually getting ahead of JK. Wesley not far behind. 1.9 between JK and Wesley. If these two keep fighting. could say a three-way fight for P4. Your race leaders punching ahead, and Skinny and Copper top. Not much separating these guys. Jan Whittaker coming to a halt there. I think something's happened with Jan. We'll go back to the action replay. Oh! Ah, Jan Whittaker. That was unfortunate. Ah, totally broke the car. We'll just see that one more time. Came into the corner way too hot there. Oh, unfortunate for Jan. But here's JK. Back again. Right on the heels of Carlos Solar now. .10 minute gone. That's 45-minute race. Drivers begin to settle in now. What I'd like to do quickly is sort out the FOV if we can. I'm going to take a total shot in the dark to what it is on a single screen. It doesn't even let me do that. That's unfortunate. What we'll do is we'll try the viewing distance for cockpit mode. We'll try and create a new one. We'll try 250 and see how that goes. Oh god, it's even worse. But anyway, this is the closest fight we have then out. JK try to slip up the inside of Carlos Sola there as they go round the bank in a 13. 10th of a second separating these guys. JK looking to go down the inside. Thinks better of it. Forces Carlos Soler into a mistake. JK follows. Both going way too deep. Got N7 racer. He's pitted in. I don't know if he's got an issue. Now we've got Dan and Skinny making a break for it. I think Coppertop's made a mistake somewhere. The gap to Skinny is now 3.3 seconds for Coppertop. So he has made an error. But now riding with Skinny as he's closing down on Dan. Just not able to get close enough. Dan flashing his lights there. Anxious to get past. Not wanting to lose any time to the back marker. So how are we looking so far? Sitting in P1 Dan, P2 Skinny, Coppertop in P3, Carlos Soler making a gap from JK now, sitting in P4, JK sitting in P5, Wesley Hackstein, P6, Tweegle sitting in P7, Enrique Taché sitting in P8, Dan 94, P9, Sappy in P10, Beast Dan currently in P11, Dan Whitaker getting by N7 Racer just there, N7 being in the pits. That's Jan up to P12, N7 Racer on P13 and Mr. Chubbs 5 laps down. Definitely not his day today. But we'll stay with the two race leaders currently. Skinny and Dan. Dan punching ahead a little bit now. The gap's 1.1 seconds. JK's caught up on Carlos Soler again. 1 second is the gap. That looked like Carlos had dropped him the Dutchman. Caught back up quickly. Wesley Hackstein still in the background there. Two-second gap to JK. JK going up in two wheels there. Pushing that BMW to the absolute limits.
Cheers, bud.
B-Stand's been in an incident at one point. Let's see what happened to B-Stand. Currently sitting P11 in the Mustang. I just stops on track, that is B-Stand. Tell you, there's nothing separating these two out in front. Skinny and Dan really putting on a show. Porsche versus BMW. Skinny, the reigning MX5 champion at MSC. We all knew how good he was at the MX5. Now he's taking on the GT4. To be fair, looks like not much has changed for him. Bags of talent. Skinny now getting that gap down to 0.6. Going along the back banking here, turn 13. .6 is the gap, down to 0.5 now. The Porsche just seems to be a little bit more nimble in the corners. I think the BMW does have more power on the straight by the looks of it. Let's see if Skinny can reel in Dan here on the back straight. Doesn't seem to be much of a power difference. Full commitment from Skinny there. Hitting the curb at turn 11. Let's have a flick through the liveries. The one sticking out for me is the lead car currently, the Porsche Mobile 1 livery. I like that one. Then we've got Skinny in the black, white and high vis Alpine Stars BMW. Copper top, sitting in P3 currently. With a classic Mustang look there. Carlos Sola. Must admit I do like that one as well. Can't help myself, I am a Porsche fan. But that is a nice livery there. And we've got JK rocking the old MSC CRM endurance livery. The purple paying homage to the old endurance team at CRM. We've got Twee Eagle. He's in the Michelin livery there. Simply red for Enrique. Sitting in P7. And I must admit I do like this one from Wesley. Cracking colour of blue that. Yep, I do like that one. Currently sitting in P8. We've got Dan94 in the British Racing green with the Aston Martin. Almost with an F1 style Aston Martin livery there with the sponsors. Hope you're all looking forward to the F1. It's not far away. Testing will be happening, I believe, next week. I think it's at the weekend. Sappy. The blue and black livery with the gold alloys. We've got Beast Dan there. Blue Mustang with the red racing stripes. Some Moza badges there too for good measure. Then this one from Jan Whittaker. See, that's a navy blue with the orange. Quite smart to be fair. I do believe N7 Racer and Mr. Chubbs have both retired. Oh, this could get interesting. Wesley Hackstein against Jonathan Curran. Fighting it out for P7. Wesley right on his tail. I do think JK went into the pits. Now, I don't know if he was doing a tyre change or he maybe fueled up, but he did go in the pits. But not much separating these two now. As we ride on board on the nose cam of Wesley now, as he hunts down JK. JK going wide on the exit there. Wesley just looking to tuck in now. Two owners of MSC going head to head. Making our way out of 12, going down the bank in a 13 now. Wesley really keeping the pressure on. The two Dutchmen. Absolutely nothing separating these two now. Apparently this is the closest race we have. 14 minutes left. Dan in P1 starts to stretch his legs now. 2-second gap to Skinny. Skinny's got 14 minutes to try and catch up and get the job done. Copper top in P3. Carlos Sola in a race of his own in P4. Enrique in P5. And this is now the battle for P6 between JK and Wesley. I think we do have an incident that's happened as well between Dan94 and B Stan. Just going to jump onto the replay and see what that was. So here we go, here's Dan. Oh, big spin there. Just lost it going round. That wasn't much to write home about. Then here's B Stan. Also losing it there. Took the front bumper off for good measure. That's unfortunate from B Stan. Seen some really good racing from him in the MX5 series. But we now return to the battle for P6 between JK and Wesley. Wesley getting up the inside as they head round into turn 1, side by side. This is good stuff from the two Dutchmen. Jonathan Curran refusing to let go here. Wow, both drivers making an absolute meal of that last corner there. We've got Dan 94 in the background now, catching up in that Aston Martin. With people pitting in, this has now become the battle for P5. So I do believe Dan is a lap down. Might be wrong, but it looks like it. Back up front, we've got Coppertop hunting down Skinny. The gap is 0.9. And we've got another crash from B-Stan. Oh, look at the front of that Mustang. Jeez. Let's see if we can go back to when it happened. That doesn't look like it. That Mustang is toast. Coppertop getting a better exit coming out of 15 there. Pushing the MX5 champion to his absolute limits here. Try to force Skinny out wide there. Skinny was having none of it. Just under 7 minutes now of race time remaining. Jan Whittaker now in P11, hunting down B-Stan. B-Stan yielding, letting him by. A lot of damage on that Mustang. He will be struggling. But we'll stay with these two drivers, Skinny and Coppertop. Coppertop, try to use every inch of the track possible. crash from Wesley Hackstein. What's happened here? Ah, so unfortunate. He was building a gap from JK. That was really unfortunate for the Dutchman. Puts him back down to P6. So next time round, we'll definitely work on the overlays for this stream. I think there's a lot more that I can add on that will be more enjoyable to watch, and it will give me more information as well. But for our first time, this has been quite good. I've enjoyed this. Four and a half minutes left. If Coppertop's going to do something, he needs to start thinking about it now. Mustang versus BMW. Coppertop going for the lunge. Oh! Ho ho!
Just go, mate, just go. That was on me.
Coppertop sending it down the inside there. Clapping the back end of Skinny. At turn 14. Gentleman's game, but Coppertop lets Skinny by. This is what we like to see, and something often we do see at MSC, a lot of respect between the drivers. These guys will be racing week in, week out. Always good to be friendly and respectful and have good race etiquette, which we've just seen there. Just under 3 minutes of race time remaining now. Coppertop now. Thinking about the lunge into 10 there, but he thought better. So here we go. Will he go for it this time? Stays behind. Nothing separating these two. The rest of the field fairly spread out. Coppertop taking such a wider line, going through 3 and 4 there. Ah, sending that Mustang airborne. Skinny getting a better exit there, coming out of 11 and 12. But this man, Dan Wibberley, fending off Skinny for the majority of the race. Then just breaking off. Didn't look back. Absolutely dominant from start to finish. Great performance from him. Also nice getting this P1. Last time out at P2 at Laguna. This will really favour him in the standings. And across the line taking the checkered flag. Dan Wibberley, the post driver, P1. At Charlotte, round 2. Massive congratulations to him. Skinny coming through to take the second place.
GG's.
Popper top in P3. Then we've got Carlos Sola taking P4. JK taking P5. Wesley Hackstein there on P6. Twiego on P7. Enrique Tache taking P8. Dan 94 on P9. Jan Whittaker. P10. Sappy in P11. Beast Dan P12. N7 Racer P13 and Mr. Chubbs in P14. Well guys, that was a good race. Well done to everyone that took part. We should be back again next Sunday, same time. So feel free to pop in. Don't be shy. And I wish you all a good night. Thanks guys.
They say work hard and you'll get ahead, but I'm just breaking my back instead. Clocking in just to pay that rent. Ain't much left when the day is spent. Boss man talking about living the dream that's built on my routine. They raise the price, we keep the pace, running in place just to stay in the race. We built this town with our 2 hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man. Bills stack high, paychecks thin, round and around that wheel we spin. They fly first class, we drive beat trucks, still showing up when the world gets rough. We built this town with our 2 hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man. force that keeps this spinning round. One more day, we'll take that stand. You can't buy soul from the working man. We built this town with our two hands, blood in the dirt, sweat in the sand. They make the rules, we make it stand. Yeah, this land runs on the working man. We built this town with our two hands,